Hey, everybody.
Hello.
Happy TDIF, everyone.
Yeah, thank you, dog. It's Friday. Thank you, dog. It's Friday.
We have our little guest host today. So if you don't know us, I am Hillary Buchholz, and I'm here with the amazing and talented Patty Quinn.
Hi, everybody.
And so we get together every Friday and just do kind of a fun something in honor of our love of pups. So we call it Thank Dog It's Friday, and today we are doing a DIY dog snuffle basket. So
Yeah, that holds treats, and that's why we have somebody who's very excited about today's project.
Why wouldn't you be?
Exactly.
We've done a snuffle mat before, and this is kind of a little quicker and easier take on that same project that we've done before. And I've linked our previous project in the description so you can check out both. But this one is hopefully under 15 minutes, super easy, and you just need a few ingredients to get started. So
yeah.
First things first, depending on the size of your pup, you're going to need
a little bitty basket for my little bitty pup.
So we both got these from the Dollar Tree.
Yeah,
Dollar Tree.
Yeah.
So these are, this is a great one for like Lulu size. You could also go bigger, like huge laundry basket. It'll probably take you longer than 15 minutes to do that. So.
Yeah, the idea is to be short and sweet. So not just the size of the basket, but just to make this project go a little faster. And I think these plastic storage baskets work great for that.
Yeah. And so all you need, so the one stipulation with your basket is it does need to have some kind of holes so that you can add our next ingredient, which is some fleece. And I just grabbed a blanket from Walmart. These are $2.50 and one blanket, and I was doing it pretty tightly in the last basket that I did. One blanket was pretty much used for the entire basket. There's a little bit left over, but you pretty much need that much fleece for one basket. So. Okay.
And for mine, because it's so small, I think a quarter of a yard is probably all I needed.
Yeah.
It really doesn't take up much. And you can, however much fleece, you can even cut up a sweatshirt or something like that, and then just fill in the holes that you want. So you don't have to have this thing entirely full if you don't have a lot of fleece, right? Or it could be a mix match of random fleece things you have around the house. So.
And the idea behind the fleece is just something that won't fray. So like a sweatshirt or, other types of material would work as well, but fleece, and it's kind of got some heft to it, some thickness. So it makes it good for your dog to be able to snuffle in there and try to, use its nose to find the treats that are going to be tucked inside.
Yes. Yeah. You're already ready to go.
So I just kind of folded up the blanket and cut my strips. They're probably about 1.5 to 2 inch, but there's no perfect, you don't need to have them exactly the same length, exactly the same width. They can really be whatever you want. One of the things that I will mention about the blanket is the fleece is really stretchy one direction and not stretchy at all the other direction. And what I ended up doing was kind of alternating as I was cutting my strips so that I would have some that were stretchy and some that would kind of keep their shape a little bit more. So I was just kind of alternating as I was cutting strips with the, the stretchiness of the fabric. So that's
you were a lot more thorough about it than I was. I didn't even think about the pole. Yeah, the stretch. Hi.
So this is super simple. Anybody can do this. This would be a great one for the kids to get involved with as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we're just gonna weave these through my little holes that are here. And then just tie a single little knot on the inside.
That's it.
So there you go. And what I'm doing, so you can kind of alternate how tough you want this to be. The more filled in you make it, the kind of more challenging it'll be for your pup. If you want it to be a little bit easier for them, you can kind of just sporadically add in your little strips, and that'll make it easier for them to be able to
right.
And even for those treats.
You probably don't even need to go all the way to the top. You could probably just do, 2 or 3 rows around the bottom, and that might be, just use your imagination, whatever you'd like to do.
Yep. So I'm just going to keep on working through this little row. And once you get going, these go really quick. So I think the most time consuming part is maybe cutting the strips, or the most like, okay, don't cut yourself is the most challenging part here.
Yeah, this is so easy. This is something you could do in front of the TV, or, sitting outside with your pup as they're running around playing in the yard.
Yeah.
These are really fun and easy to do. And then I've got a mix match of colors for this one that I'm doing, which is, so again, you can just get whatever random strips you've got. And
that's cute.
A lot of fun. Yeah, it makes it a lot of fun.
I could see these being for like new dog owner. This would be a really cute if you also had like a bag of treats and some other little things that you could put in your basket. So it's a little, welcome to the family kind of.
I love that idea.
Type of thing.
I love that idea.
And the idea behind these is really just to give your pup some nose work, some kind of challenging.
It's a puzzle.
It's kind of brain games for your dog, and it really does keep them engaged. And if it's like a rainy or super cold or super hot day, this is a nice way, something that they can do inside the house that gets those wheels turning. So you see as I'm working through here. And then on the side here, I've done like each kind of a little bit more spaced row right here. This row that I'm working on right now, I'm going to do a little bit more tightly so that you can kind of see the difference between those two. But
I'm skipping rows, and then the next row I'll do the ones that I skipped to fill it out. So again, you can just kind of use your imagination and fill out as much or as little as you want. I think one of the other tips is you just want to make sure your strips, when they're folded in half or tied in a knot, that they reach the center of your basket.
Yeah.
You want to just make sure that that part is covered so that when you're going all the way around, you're not seeing the middle of the basket empty. Yeah. But these are so fun, so easy. And you could do one for every pup in the family. I mean, the Dollar Tree, these are $1 for a basket. The fleece can be free if it's in your closet, or, you just need scraps. Yeah.
Yeah. These little baskets are 2 for $1. So you can get two of those guys.
That. Yep, exactly. Exactly. So there I've got one row.
Just got a few more to do on this row.
But it really, once you start doing a couple rows, it'll really start to fill out and get thick. And then basically what you're doing is you're going to drop treats inside and hide them. So you're just trying to make nooks and crannies for things to hide in. That's basically what I'm doing here. I think I'll use this color.
All right. So you can kind of see this second row that I did is a little bit tighter. So, and then I would, for the third row, I would kind of make it a little looser again, and so on and so forth. And then as you mentioned, you don't have to go all the way to the top. You can, as you start filling it out, you can kind of figure out, like, is that enough? Do I want some more? That's
And then you can see for me, I've done every other row. So I started at the bottom and I skipped a row. And then the second row, I'm now doing the ones that I skipped the first time. Okay. So it's kind of every other. And you could stop right there, or you could do a third row for this little basket. I ended up just stopping at 2 because it made it thick and full enough that, you know, it's just fine.
So here is a finished one that I've got.
Oh, look how fluffy that is. Here's my little fluffy, stuffy one that Ginger has played with already and why she's so excited about this.
And then all you do is you like Patty mentioned, you just tuck little treats in here and there. And I would recommend, obviously, dry treats, something that's not going to be super wet or messy to kind of fill in on there. So,
and these were the ones that we made last week. This is the recipe we made last week. So if you haven't seen it, check it out. They're a big hit at this house. They're a huge hit. The little tiny training treats are a huge hit. And then you just gotta, to give your pup some, you know, to make it a win at first, just drop them along the top so that they kind of, and they watch you do that so they know. And then as it gets more advanced over time, you know, each time you bring this out to play with it, you can kind of get a little more sneaky with hiding your treats and burying them inside the fleece and stuff. But yeah, let's see if we can get Ginger to find a couple in there. What do you think, huh? Yeah, I know the ones.
It's in your hand. I know where it is.
Here. Yeah. All right, I just dropped another one in there. There you go. There she goes.
There you go.
Makes it a lot of fun. And then they keep looking for them and all this. So it's a really fun puzzle for them to do. I think there's a couple in there. Keep looking.
Yeah, it's a great way, like, to kind of keep them entertained, keep their brain engaged, and, you know, keep on hunting around for them. So,
yeah.
And then as far as care or trying to clean them up, probably just hand cleaning. So soap and water, hand cleaning. And then once, you know, at a certain point, you're probably going to want to just replace the fleece if it, you know, gets too messy.
You don't have to clean it every time. If you want to just shake it out, right? When you're done, just turn it upside down and shake it out. And then, you know, you can use it a couple times, but if you want to wash it, hand washing is good. And you just let it air dry.
Yeah.
So, there you go. You found a couple more. Well, this was so much fun. I really like this one. I think it's a fun, you know, you can buy pre-made snuffle mats. We have a TDIF tutorial for a full-blown snuffle mat. If you really want to go hog wild with it, which I think it's a great activity for your pups. But this one, I absolutely love how not only quick and easy it is, but it's portable, right? I mean, this one you can take traveling with you, all that good stuff. And it does the trick, right? It gets them motivated and excited and gets their brains going and all that good stuff. So it's really a fun puzzle toy to make. And your kiddos can do it, which I love as well.
Yeah, so thank you so much for joining us today. If you're looking for other craft ideas or recipes or other fun stuff for your pups, we have a huge long playlist, so please go check that out. And we'd love it if you would subscribe, like, share these with people that you think would enjoy them as well. That really does help us out when you do that.
Absolutely. Thanks so much for being with us today. Oh, we had so much fun. See you next Friday.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.